We are working on a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500. We weren't doing any video from the beginning of the job because this was supposed to be just a 2-hour job. This morning, it's turned into a huge ordeal. It was supposed to be ball joints and struts, and not even all the ball joints. But everything was just stuck and not working the way it was supposed to. So for the bottom of this right here, the ball joint was frozen up on both sides, and so we ended up using a gear puller to pop the joint loose and hammering on it like freaking nuts. We destroyed two sockets, deep sockets, trying to get some bolts out. The shocks are completely destroyed. Don't have videos of that, but I mean, there's just nothing left on them.
We had to end up cutting off the nut on the top of the strut because you can hold it with a 9mm socket and use a 19mm and ratchet it off, but halfway through it slipped and ate the nut up. So tried everything and had to end up cutting that off. Well, here's actually a little piece of it right there. And yeah, it was fun, let me tell you. For your lower ball joint, to bust that free from the knuckle, what we did is used, it's up here so you can get a better example of what I'm talking about. Used a huge 3-jaw puller, modified it to the 2-jaw, grabbed it right here with the nut down here, and just ratcheted it that way. What ton was that puller? 7 ton. 7-ton puller. Grabbed it around here, turned it, and it's gonna break fast. What I suggest is if you already have this busted free, which you should, run this nut on here just a little bit to keep this from flying down and either damaging this or hitting your hand or something like that. He can tell you more about that. But it's been fun. The other thing is, let me grab one really quick. Let me stop that there.
No, I'll just follow you in here.
Alright, on the old ball joint. Okay.
Okay.
Alright guys, so on this ball joint, for some reason Dodge decided to stake this in. And there's going to be little tabs of metal right here, which we didn't notice at first. And you're going to have to take a grinder and grind these off when it's still connected to the control arm before you try and press it out. Otherwise it's never going to come out and you're going to end up breaking something. So just grind these little tabs off and she'll just slide right out. We have a 20-ton hydraulic press, but it can probably be done with just a Lona tool ball joint press from AutoZone. The new ones use a snap ring that goes around here instead of staking, obviously. A lot better design, and those still have to be pressed in, but trust me, not as difficult as getting these out. So, yep, just a good tip there.
Alright, so the truck's back on the ground. We got this done late last night. Just got back from a test drive. And everything's great now. So you see this bushing up here is still not great, but he's just kind of tight on funds. The boot's messed up, but the bushing itself is fine, completely. So he could probably ride like that for, who knows, it could be a week or it could be over a year. We put new shocks in. We rebuilt these lower control arms. And everything's pretty well bolted up, just right. Really nothing major to say. It was just a time-consuming job trying to free up the ball joints because they were frozen up real good. Well, anyway, end of one job, and we got a Ford Mustang that's sitting right over there that we got to take a look at. So we're gonna get this out and start looking at that one.